Buddies, it's the Ron and Fez show. Telephone lines are going to be open. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Last night was the Oscar Awards, and over on Twitter, we did Shelby's fabulous retweet game, and I believe we gave out 16 different prizes. Shelby was constantly complaining that he could not keep up with the number of tweets. But Shelby, once again, you came through. Gangbusters. You were just all over it. And I'm getting to the point now with Shelby where it's just trust. You know what I mean?
Pure trust, huh?
Yeah. Like, I know I can leave for the weekend and he's not going to throw a keg party.
Okay.
You know? When Shelby says, I got it, he's got it.
That's a good thing to have.
16 prizes he gave out.
That's huge. You know what? We got more. All right? 16 beautiful prizes.
Yes, 16. I mean, these are no reason for you to be jumping in with these ridiculous tags that add nothing to it. You're not even being specific. You're using the word beautiful. But the cool thing is, Chris, you're my imaging guy. So it's A, it's on the nose, and B, at the same time, just being cloudy enough so no one knows what you're talking about. But anyway, great job on that last night. You were owning the social media. The only thing that would have been better, Shelby, I can't even get him to look at the show as it's going on, let alone interact with it. But the only thing that would have been better is that if you would have did a selfie with Ellen and I don't know who was on there, Meryl Streep, J-Law. It was what most people thought of as the most fantastic selfie in American history.
I heard it broke Twitter. That Twitter actually...
Did it really happen? Because nobody got thrown off Twitter where we were. Shelby's house party stayed rocking.
The biggest selfie ever. It beat out an Obama selfie. The selfie's very important.
It is.
It's like, this is where I am right now, and here are all the people with me.
My problem is I'm a little too selfie conscious about all that. You know what I mean? I guess I have too much selfie esteem to find myself in all these.
These are 15 professional posers. It's like, this is their job to do
I'm always telling Gurian, enough with the fucking pictures, dude. And yet everyone does it.
Yeah, it's all thanks to the cell phone. Yeah, I mean, it's just now everyone has a camera.
But God forbid you should do some... You're already at the Oscars. That's not fucking cool enough.
When this was happening, I was like, is this for real?
Who is going to be the first wide receiver who takes a selfie of himself as he fucking scores?
Calvin Johnson. Megatron's just going to bust out because they'll have a deal with, like, Samsung. Or, like, the Samsung watch will be able to take a picture with it.
I got to work on my selfie confidence. All right, so the picture's up on the iBang, and later we will do a caption contest of that. Because in my opinion, it's just embarrassing. What did you think of the Oscars last night?
No surprises. Ellen was blur. Like I think she was great.
You thought she was blur. Fez Whatley, this was the first gay host since Billy Crystal. How did you think Ellen did?
I thought she did awful.
Really?
Yes, and I'm worried that this could, keep Neil Patrick Harris from getting the gay gig next time.
I don't think so. You know why? Because I think Neil Patrick Harris takes it seriously, where I think Ellen's just like, I already got my own casual show. Let me just bring that to this.
If you're going to go gay host with the Oscars, go with a gay man, not a gay woman.
Your misogyny gets over on the gayness every time.
God.
There is no rainbow for you, Fez. You should carry a red flag, as if you were China.
I was ready to carry a white flag to surrender to her non-jokes last night and just doing crowd work in the audience. She kept saying hello to people over and over again.
Well, Fez, you happen to be a joke machine. I mean, it's been known for years that Fez Whatley shows up with his game day face on. You know what I mean? I was like this. Slow down. I'm trying to get this all down from Fez Whatley quotes.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I got
She called Liza Minnelli sir. I mean, that's hilarious. Everyone else would like get railed for that.
I know there is some truth to that, and you can see that she hurt Liza Minnelli's feelings. Yeah, she did a couple edgy things out there, but I thought it was less respect for the Oscar event itself. You know, the wandering around in the audience just made it feel like this is not a big occasion.
She was barely on stage. Every time
It might as well be the People's Choice Awards. And the fact that she's talking to McConaughey, you know, minutes before he goes up,
Yeah.
downplays the fact that this is supposed to be an exciting night for people. This is Charlie. Charlie, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
I think that human consciousness is a tragic misstep in evolution. We became too... Fez the Yellow King! Fez the Yellow King!
I wish you would stay with it a little more before you went into that.
It's all good stuff.
Here's Jason in Rochester. Jason, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Good afternoon, buddies.
Hey.
I got a spy report for Fez. I want to see what he thinks of the new Buccaneers home uniforms. It'll kind of look like college, like a college team, like maybe Maryland.
I'm looking up at the uniforms. Shelby brought up Arena Sports Team today. This is the third uniform change for the Bucs, right, Fez?
Yeah. They started with the creamsicle, went to the pewter, and now this.
I would say the two out of the last three have been the most embarrassing things in the NFL.
This uniform is just hideous looking. They're really just trying. They are. It looks college. It looks University of Oregon. We're not working on winning football games. We're working on coming up with funnier pants.
Don't you think it's different guys that would be working on each thing? Like there is somebody whose job is to work on the merch, but it's not exactly the quarterback and head coach. I don't know how you could defend these uniforms or why you'd want to.
They look like they should belong to like the San Jose Rough Riders or just some random team you've never heard of in some like folded XFL league.
The numbering reminds me a little bit of the rollerball Houston team where you would use that computer graphic thing.
It's futuristic because Tampa Bay is looking forward.
Yeah.
You were a big fan of the pewter look, right?
I love the pewter look. I
didn't like the sweaty pants of that. I always thought the ball and taint sweat was embarrassing.
That would show up a lot. The new giant emblem on the helmet just makes the team look small-headed. It doesn't show off the emblem any bigger. It just makes it look like the team is made up of people with tiny, tiny heads.
But you know what? The sport is changing so rapidly that maybe these uniforms are going to be the future, and the Bucs just hopped on it first. I mean, I do like the fact that this keeps you from comparing one era to the other. You know?
They're trailblazers, really.
They're what?
Trailblazers. Trailblazers.
No, they play in Portland. That's an entirely different sport.
He fucked you up.
I wasn't. He's confused as to what the fuck
Shelby
I was saying.
went from dominating last night to dominating today.
He hasn't dominated shit.
You honestly think that you're doing better than Shelby?
Yeah, I do.
All right, then let's do a winner takes all, old-fashioned Thursday showdown. You guys both come in here on Thursday.
I'm in.
Fucking, you sit here and kick ass. And at the end of the day, the championship trophy goes out. Fez, lock it in.
All right, this Thursday?
Yeah, of course this Thursday.
This
it's a
Thursday.
Thursday showdown.
This Thursday.
Yeah.
March
6th.
Yeah, March 6th.
Why
yeah.
would you fucking help him? Why, when somebody is seriously dangling on a hook, do you run over and go, oh, let me get you off that hook?
Grab my hand.
Yeah, you look so stupid with the hook in your back and your feet kicking. Allow me to get you off that.
I was going to say March 19th, but I get confused on dates.
If I were to give Fez a nickname, it would be the kindest guy to roast. where he would get up there and go like this. Donald Trump, you are a delight. And don't listen to these other people. At least that's your natural hair. So we doing this on Thursday, Chris?
I can't.
Well, we are doing it on Thursday.
I'm not gonna be here.
Then it'll be called for Shelby.
This is bullshit.
You
Where's
miss
my
a
trophy?
lot of days.
I don't. There's a lot of days.
I'm sorry, weren't you and Davey Mack supposed to do a show on Thursday?
Dave was sick.
Or Saturday?
Dave was sick this Saturday evening.
If Fez is sick, do I come in?
Yes. Yes, you do.
If I'm sick, does Fez come in?
No.
Sounds like you're the Fez of that show, my friend.
So everyone's having a big old laugh back there,
Who
aren't
was
they?
that? Was that Howard's laugh?
I think it was Howard and Vito.
We got a whole gang of people back here just
What
cracking
was
up.
they were seriously high-fiving over that joke?
We
You're
did
the
it,
Fez of
You
your
gonna take
show?
that? You gonna take that, Fez?
We did a chest bump.
They're chest bumping?
There's not even enough room in that room for that.
Well, they knocked some equipment over. We're working on it.
Send them in. Send them both in here. I want to find out why they're laughing at a Fez joke. The kindest man, and I'll roast them. You are a delight, Fezzy. What you did for Chris Stanley? That's a fucking hero move. Why would you guys laugh when someone is called the...
I actually was on the phone. I didn't know what was going on.
Okay, so, all right, way not to sell the bit. You're fucking learning stuff there.
There's a dig at Chris, and I hate Chris.
Okay, that's good.
That is always funny, though.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, you both can leave then. Sorry I called you in.